So here we're here with Domingo Gonzalez, environmental justice advocate from Brownsville, and we're asking him to give us a little description of his port or ports in Brownsville. So how about it, Domingo?
Brownsville is both a seaport. It is one of the largest inland ports in the world. A channel was dug out from the Gulf of Mexico close to the old town site, and it is a point of receiving and sending, importing and exporting for oil, food products like soy, etc. Steel, coiled steel. It comes in and it also goes out. Plus, there are a couple of smaller ports, Port Isabel and Port Harlingen. Port Harlingen primarily for grains and other agricultural products, and Port Isabel essentially for large fishing vessels. Now, Brownsville is also a land port. It receives trucking from Mexico, and that convergence of oil and ground transportation to serve both sides of industry, essentially the maquila industry, has created some serious challenges. One, the main beneficiaries of the existence of those ports are not the poor and working class communities. Second, the communities, because it's binational, there is little regulation of the cross shipping. There is little tab kept on what dangerous products are being shipped across into Mexico and how much is returning to the U.S. The biggest challenges are that there is little accounting under the international agreements for toxics. Plus the pressures that the ports have created in terms of this low-cost shipping point for industry and for the oil industry and for the agricultural industry. The communities subsidize with tax monies the existence of those ports and get little in return.
So now with the supposed expansion of the Panama Canal, how is that further going to impact these communities that might see even more products coming in, or as the ports are growing, how that's going to encroach upon these communities?
Well, we don't know to what extent the shipping is going to increase. We know it will increase. There will be more shipping prep operations, more consolidation of loads and all sorts of things, so that the ships that are going through the canal down in Panama will have a stopover point. Brownsville, Harlingen, Port Isabel will very likely be part of the chain of ports that will make up that shipping complex, East Coast and into Panama and out into the Pacific Ocean. And the consequences of additional shipping without all the necessary infrastructure, and frankly without the capacity to deal with that, threatens to impact us even more.
Right. So is there an opportunity here? What is the community going to have to do to protect itself and maybe find opportunity here that maybe hasn't existed in the past?
Well, there's, to begin with the opportunities. A lot of this increased trade through the smaller ports on the Texas coast provide us with an opportunity to engage the poor and working communities in the industry and getting to understand what's going on, the complex of factors that both can impact us favorably and the negative factors as well. We think it's a tremendous opportunity to open up the poor and working class communities to that reality of that transportation complex that is growing by leaps and bounds along the Texas coast. We know that because other ports, even down in Mexico, they're super saturated, Veracruz, Tampico, that there will be additional shipping coming to and from Brownsville, Harlingen, Port Isabel. The negative impacts have to be analyzed, and we hope to mitigate as much as possible to convince the navigation district commissioners in all three communities that they need to be looking out for the community. So it gives us an opportunity to engage the community in changing the leadership of those ports if necessary. If the boards are not conscious of the damages that are being caused, and if the people are not being included in the benefits, it challenges our communities to change those port leaderships. And it's a good opportunity to unify all three to act as one port authority. Consolidation is happening of government at all levels, and we hope that this is an opportunity to do that with the port authorities. And as far as the ground shipments that are coming through the bridges, we have tried to get a handle of that. We know the port commissioners, the port director at Brownsville for the main land port, and we have tried over the years to get more disclosure. How much is coming in, how much is being exported into Matamoros, and what is coming back. Give us the balance of toxics. What do you not return into Brownsville? How much was used and what was its outcome? And the binational accountability is difficult, but that is our continuing challenge.
Excellent. Okay, thank you.